I believe that Tekken 7 was the first game to really announce, or not even announce, but dive deep into what guest characters can and should be. When Goki was announced for Tekken 7, everyone was excited. Everyone was excited to see two of the greater, best fighting games emerge into one storyline. Apparently, Goki does take place in the Tekken universe or in the Tekken timeline. And I just think that guest characters just take away from the core experience of what a fighting game can and should be. Sure, we want to see the ghost faces. Sure, we want to see the geese Howlet. Sure, we want to see the Gokis in our fighting games. But let's just leave it the way it is. Keep the core values of what that universe is supposed to represent. In Mortal Kombat games, there's always this huge, obnoxious amount of guest characters that takes away from the law and the full aspect of what Mortal Kombat can and should be. There are so many characters they could have added into Mortal Kombat 1. There's so many characters they could have added in Tekken 8. And there's so many legacy characters they could have added in Street Fighter 6. Now we got Mai. Now we may have Akira coming to Tekken 8. And now we have the Terminator coming into Mortal Kombat 1, aside from Ghostface. I just think that these guest characters are just getting so ambiguous and so obnoxious that now people are mandatory expecting guest characters into these legendary fighting games. I come from an old school to where you kept the universe enclosed. Sure, if you want to add in a guest characters, be my guest, but that was more for just aesthetics or just maybe a pleasing. But ever since Mortal Kombat 9 with Freddy Krueger and Kratos from God of War, just everything has been guest character. It can't be just me, and it can't just be me of the minority of the maybe the 1%, but guest characters are taking away from the legacy of fighting games. I would rather have an old roster of an old returning character than someone from like Ryu Hayabusa making his debut in Street Fighter 6, getting away the excitement of what guest characters, can bring to the flavor of fighting games. But that's just my opinion. If you guys like guest characters, please leave a comment below. I love engaging with you guys. Leave a like on my video. I'm really trying to put out more content for you guys, but man, these guest characters are just becoming way too overblown.